Let's embark on a tropical journey together and discover the secrets of the pineapple. This incredible fruit, with its spiky exterior hiding sweet, juicy flesh, is not just a treat for the taste buds, but also an important topic for those living. Picture yourself on a sunny beach, a gentle breeze on your face, and a fresh slice of pineapple in your hand. It's irresistible, right? But before diving into this delight, a question arises. Can diabetics eat pineapple? The answer is yes, but with a few considerations. Let's understand how to. And how about thinking about the small variations in glycated hemoglobin levels? Did you know that changes in just a few days can impact test results? That's right. Let's explore how these fluctuate. Finally, let's address a challenge that many face. What are the daily struggles for? Imagine yourself in a sunny kitchen, where the sweet scent of fresh pineapple fills the air. You grab a vibrant slice, and as you look at it, you realize that in every 100 grams of this tropical fruit, there are only 48 calories and 12.3 grams of carbohydrates. It's like an invitation to. Including a bit of pineapple in your diet is totally possible. But, just like in a dance, it's essential to find the right rhythm. Keep a light step, savoring in moderation. Remember, the true art of dancing is knowing when to speed up and when to slow down, avoiding overindulgence that can THR. Now, while enjoying this delicacy, another question arises. Can glycated hemoglobin levels change in just a few days? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. The human body is like a complex orchestra, where each instrument, diet, physical activity, stress, and even changes in routine, plays a crucial role. So, it's natural that, in your next test, you may notice a slight variation. But don't worry. These fluctuations are, in most cases, nothing to panic about. The real secret is to keep an ongoing dialogue with your doctor, understanding how your life is a dance, and with care and attention. Imagine waking up on a sunny morning, the sunlight filtering through the window, and the gentle breeze bringing the sweet, tropical aroma of pineapple. As you step into the kitchen, you see this vibrant fruit, its spiky exterior and juicy heart gleaming in the light. Pineapple isn't just a treat for the palate. It's an ally on your journey towards. Now, imagine living every day with the responsibility of monitoring what you eat. You count every carbohydrate, every portion, always mindful of your food choices. This constant vigilance can feel like a burden. The pressure to keep glucose levels under control is a challenge that accompanies every meal, often leaving you feeling isolated in a world full of treats that others. But, like every story, this one also has its paths to overcoming challenges. With knowledge, support, and a bit of planning, it's possible to turn this daily battle into a journey of discoveries. Pineapple, for example, can be a surprising addition to your diet, bringing flavor and nutrients that make a difference. So, how about exploring together how this fruit can fit into your life? Let's talk about glycated hemoglobin variations and how to face them with confidence. Stay with me, because we still have much to learn and many challenges to overcome. Your story is just beginning, and each step is a new opportunity. Picture yourself on a sunny beach, with the soft ocean breeze and the sweet scent of fresh pineapple in the air. This vibrant fruit, with its golden color and juicy texture, is not only a treat for the senses but also an ally in your diet. But did you know that in every 100 grams of pineapple, there are about 13% carbohydrates? It might seem like a small number, but let's explore that together. Pineapple contains only 0.9 grams of protein and almost no fat. Just 0.1 grams. Its true strength, then, lies in its freshness. With each bite, you can feel the water and fibers blending, as if every piece is whispering, "Let's enjoy, but always with caution." Now, let's talk about an important concept, the glycemic index. Imagine it as the rhythm of a song. It's the speed at which the sugar in the pineapple dances through your bloodstream. Pineapple has a moderate glycemic index, meaning that for those living with diabetes, this fruit can still make it onto your playlist, as long as moderation remains the star. The tip is to stick to no more than 100 grams at a time, ensuring that each piece of pineapple's story fits perfectly into your diet. Remember, pineapple is a flavorful chapter in your diet, full of freshness and vitality, but always with the wisdom of an author who knows when it's time to turn the page. Picture yourself in a sunny kitchen, with bright light shining through the window. The sweet aroma of fresh pineapple fills the air, and you feel the anticipation growing. In your hands, a scale, like a chef preparing a special recipe. You weigh a slice of pineapple, and in that moment, you're not just measuring, you're making a conscious choice. With each gram, you're balancing taste and health, letting these two worlds meet. Now, imagine cutting the pineapple, its vibrant colors lighting up the table. Each slice is an explosion of flavor and hydration, ready to be savored. And here's the magic. This careful attention doesn't only apply to pineapple, but to many other foods. By allowing yourself this connection with food, you can enjoy the benefits of this tropical fruit without any worries. And when you picture yourself drinking a glass of pineapple juice, the story changes. The golden liquid is refreshing, but it's important to remember that when drinking, the fibers, those little heroes that help slow down sugar absorption, disappear. You're left with just the essence of the fruit, full of water and fructose, a type of sugar that can be absorbed quickly. So the next time you're in your kitchen, think about the pineapple's journey. Every slice you cut is an opportunity to connect with both flavor and health. And remember, enjoying it is great, but moderation is the key to reaping all that this wonderful fruit has to offer. Imagine for a moment that your body is like a big sugar party. When you drink that glass of juice, it's like all the guests, the sugars, arrive at once, creating a burst of energy. Your blood sugar spikes, and your body rushes to control this sudden frenzy. Now, picture a different scene. Instead of the juice, you decide to savor 100 grams of pineapple. Magic happens. The fruit comes with a hero called fiber, acting as a bodyguard, ensuring the guests arrive slowly. The party flows calmly, without excess, allowing your body to process the sugar smoothly and serenely. So, the next time you think of pineapple, remember, choosing the whole fruit is like choosing the best party planner. It not only delivers incredible flavor but also takes care of your body in a wise and gentle way. So what will your choice be? Pineapple chunks or juice? That decision can make all the difference to your health. Now, imagine yourself living your routine, taking care of your health, and deciding to get an A1C test. After days of anticipation, the results arrive. 5.7%. What a relief! But curiosity strikes, and you decide to repeat the test a few days later. The new result comes in at 5.8%. What happened? The question arises. Was there an error in the lab? How could it change so quickly? Take a deep breath. This small difference of 0.1% is completely normal. In a constantly changing body, these variations can occur, even over just a few days. Laboratories are rigorous, and this slight fluctuation doesn't indicate any error. It's simply a natural part of your health, like a gentle breeze on a sunny day. Life is full of surprises, and understanding your body is the first step to keeping this party in harmony. Imagine yourself on a regular day when you decide to get a blood test to check your sugar levels. Anxiety builds as you wait for the results, and finally, the moment arrives. You look at the paper and see a number. 10% on the A1C test. Shock! What once brought comfort now turns into an alarm inside you. What is happening? This significant change is not just a number. It's a warning sign from your body, asking for attention. The sense of security crumbles like a house of cards, and doubt floods your mind. At this crucial moment, you realize it's time to seek help. Talking to a professional becomes a necessity, an essential step to understanding what might be behind this change. This story of glycated hemoglobin reminds us that our body is a complex machine, full of nuances and details. Each small result carries a universe of information. The numbers speak, but you need to listen to them. Before letting worry take over, take a deep breath. Remember that what seems like a disaster may have simple explanations. It could be that the blood draw wasn't perfect, or something unexpected happened during transportation to the lab. Even the analysis could have its flaws. So, reassessing and redoing the test is an act of courage, a step that can reveal the truth behind the numbers. And thus, the story of your test unfolds, showing that every day is a new opportunity to take care of yourself and understand what your body truly needs. After all, listening to these signals is the first step to maintaining good health. Let's imagine a scene. You're sitting in a cafe, savoring a warm drink, when a friend joins you and says, "Hey, did you know that in just 12 days your glucose level can go from 5.7 to 5.8? For a moment, you feel alarmed. But your friend continues, "Don't worry. That variation is normal and within what doctors consider acceptable." However, here's an important note. This small change is a warning sign. It's time to take even better care of yourself, right? As you reflect on this, your friend reveals the real villain of the story. The belief that with a slightly elevated number, you don't need to pay attention to your diet. This trap is tricky, he says. Many people fall into it. If you decide to eat whatever you want without considering the consequences, you could end up on a dangerous path. He leans in closer with a serious look. The key is simple. Maintain a healthy weight, take your medication as your doctor recommends, and listen to those who know what they're talking about. Then he smiles, and the conversation lightens. Let's demystify diabetes treatment together. It's not just about medications. It's a journey full of conscious choices. Small changes in your daily routine can make all the difference. Think of your diet as a powerful tool. Every healthy meal you eat not only controls your sugar but also improves your quality of life. And that, my friend, is worth it. With that, you toast to health, ready to face the path ahead, together. Remember, every decision counts. With the right support, you can turn your worries into a story of overcoming and self-care. Let's go on this journey together. It was a sunny morning when João, a 45-year-old man, woke up with a glint in his eye. The sun streamed through the window, bringing with it the promise of a new day. But, as he well knew, each day also brought a challenge. His recent diabetes diagnosis. As the aroma of coffee began to fill the kitchen, an inner voice whispered, "The care starts here, in your home." João smiled to himself, remembering his doctor's consultation. He recalled the seriousness in the doctor's words as he explained the importance of monitoring his diet. The doctor is crucial, he thought, but the decision of what to put on my plate is in my hands. He opened the fridge and found a rainbow of options. Fresh fruits and natural yogurt. A smile formed on his face. Great choice, he thought, proud of opting for a nutritious breakfast that would care for his body. But it wasn't just food that needed attention. The memory of the doctor's words echoed in his mind. One extra sweet may seem harmless, but it can trigger a storm in your body. João closed his eyes for a moment and visualized what that meant. Excess sugar was like a runaway rocket, shooting his glucose levels sky high, a real race that, if left unchecked, could result in frightening consequences. With renewed determination, João decided that, with every small choice, he was writing his own story of self-care and overcoming. And so, he began that day, ready to face each challenge with courage. João woke up to a sunny morning, but his mind was wrapped in dark clouds. The image of diabetic neuropathy surfaced like a persistent echo. The pain and tingling that can plague his hands and feet. In a flash, he saw himself struggling to put on his shoes. A simple task that now seemed like climbing a mountain. As he savored his coffee, a memory crept in. A dear friend who faced the nightmare of diabetic foot. He recalled the nights when his worried friend showed him a wound that wouldn't heal. A story that ended in tears and amputation. Taking care of my feet isn't just hygiene, it's an act of self-love, João thought, feeling a chill down his spine. But his reflection didn't stop there. The doctor had talked about the kidneys and the looming shadow of dialysis. João closed his eyes and imagined himself sitting at a machine, surrounded by others marked by the battle against a disease that could be prevented. He knew these scenes could become a reality if he didn't take control of his health. The dangers of diabetes weren't limited to his feet and kidneys. His heart and eyes were also at risk. The threats of cardiovascular issues and diabetic retinopathy danced in his mind, each possibility more alarming than the last. "I can't let this happen to me," he vowed, his determination beating in his chest. So throughout the day, João committed to being his own hero. He lined up his sneakers for a routine of exercise, armed himself with a glucose monitor, and scheduled regular doctor visits. He knew the path would be challenging, full of choices that would require strength and discipline. But every small step mattered. Taking care of my health is an act of love, not just for myself, but for everyone I love, he thought as he left home, ready to face the world. And with every healthy decision he made, he felt a little stronger, a little more in control, turning the struggle into a journey of hope and love. At the end of a tiring day, João looked at himself in the mirror, and instead of seeing just a diabetic patient, he saw a true warrior. He knew that each day, he was fighting for his health, and with the right choices, he could achieve a full and happy life. Now, imagine that your health is like a brand new car. When you buy a car, you do everything to keep it in perfect condition. Maintenance, oil changes, even regular washes. And if you ignore these care routines, of course, the car could leave you stranded, right? That's how your health works. Receiving a diabetes diagnosis is like getting a maintenance warning for your car. Every meal becomes a crucial decision. A choice that can ensure your engine keeps running smoothly. If you neglect your diet, the consequences can be severe, like the car breaking down in the middle of the road, with no chance of continuing the journey. And speaking of components, let's focus on the kidneys. They're like the car's filters. They need to stay clean and in good working condition. If we let dirt build up, the damage could be irreversible. The same applies to your kidneys. If we don't take good care of them, we could face serious health problems. Now, think about the nerves in your hands and feet. They're like the car's electrical wiring, essential for everything to run in harmony. When these wires get damaged, you might feel tingling, pain, or even lose sensation. It's like part of the car stops working, making it impossible to drive like before. And we can't forget about vision. Imagine your eye health is like the windshield of your car. If it's foggy or cracked, you'll struggle to see the road ahead. Blindness, a result of diabetes complications, is a reality many face. Once it happens, reversing the situation is extremely difficult. That's why the message is clear. Taking care of your health must be a priority. Diabetes can be a dangerous opponent if we don't pay attention. Think about how you'd treat your car. Now do the same for your health. Together, let's take care of you. Every small step is progress toward a healthy and vibrant life. Subscribe to the channel.